It's Sunday, race day. We've just come into the centre this morning and Josh has been prepping the car, and if you don't know already, he's a little bit OCD. He's put new stickers on the carts because he couldn't get them clean last night, so the side bumpers look fresh and new. And it does look a lot smarter. I think Zach's also got a new bumper end as well because that got smashed up yesterday. Josh takes a lot of pride in his work and he wants the car to go out and obviously reflect a positive, strong reputation from him and of Zach. So yeah, he's doing his best. He's cleaning it thoroughly every single night. I don't think there's a speck of dirt on this anywhere. So yeah, thanks Josh, and thanks for doing such a good job for us. It's a much chillier start today. The wind's up and the temperatures have definitely dropped. So the plan for today is everyone will have 2 superheats, and then for us there's a repechage, B final, and then the A final. So our superheat number 2 is at 9:15, superheat 4 is 11:30, and Zach starts in P10.
Hi, do you want to be in a quick interview?
Sure.
Do you not mind? Right, introduce yourself, name, number, class.
I am Zach Jennings, I'm a junior Rotex and I'm 222.
Nice, and how's your weekend been so far here at Whilton Mill?
So far it's been alright. During practice we were quick, qualifying we were quick for once because normally I struggle in qualifying, and we came like 6th I think. However in the races the tyres have been falling off during midway through, so it's not been good so far.
It definitely is pretty tough out there. It's so close in the times and it is one of them, isn't it? It's just whoever's got kind of the best luck racecraft and in the right place at the right time. So obviously throughout the weekend, what's kind of your main goal to achieve? What do you kind of think?
I want to try and push through because at the moment I'm in the top 10 almost each race, but I want to try and push through into the top 5 and see if I can really try and push.
Yeah, good luck with that, Zach. Today didn't turn out as expected. It was looking so good yesterday. So watch the video, find out what happens.
Yeah. And obviously you'll have some of your teammates. Have you any teammates around you that could maybe help out with that?
Yeah, I've got Isaac, I've got Elijah Hazelwood, so yeah, they can help and push.
Oh, nice. Well, thanks for speaking with us. Good luck.
Thank you.
And we'll see you shortly.
See you.
Thank you very much.
We are last to the grid this morning. Frantically getting tyres on. The grid's empty. Everyone else is already, sorry, the pre-grid is empty. Everyone's already on the grid. Got 7 minutes, we've just been told.
I'll go normal place.
I'll go normal place? Oh my gosh. Josh is trying to give me a heart attack. It's like Bish, she's like, yeah, got loads of time. It's fine. Bish should start changing his pocket now, wouldn't he? Oh, look at you in your nice pink tabard.
You look pretty in pink.
I know.
Don't look as good as you, but you know. You should get the best side. Is this 4K?
And
4K?
It is, yeah.
Make up.
Anderson lad, make sure you subscribe. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Morning, morning. Okay, so the first superheat are just going into pits. Everyone's on the pre-grid or on the grid, getting ready to go out. As you can tell, it's really windy today. Much, much chillier. Probably more like what the weather forecast was expecting, unlike what we've had Friday and Saturday, which I'm not going to complain about, it's been amazing.
First superheat of the day. Zach starting P10. See how he gets on. Here we go. Engines starting and we're coming out. Zach's doing some big weaving. It's time to go racing.
So in this heat we have 8 minutes and 1 lap. Everyone just warming their tyres up, getting some heat into that rubber, ready for the rolling start. Hopefully we're going to get off to a start first time, although that will be a full start.
It's be fair, they give them time to warm up their tyres a bit more.
Oh, Dan Ashen's getting out on track. He's going to be slowing everyone right down.
Let's go again, second time lucky.
Okay, and we're racing, the clock's going down. Okay, we've already got a yellow flag out, someone's exhaust has been ruined or broken. Okay, I think Zach's made it through.
Okay, it's a good start.
Zach's in 11th. God, you can hear that exhaust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Zach's currently in 11th. Don't fight with Elijah so early on, Zach. Right, so the car with the broken exhaust has come in. That was Lewis Gilbert, he'd been given a mechanical flag.
So there's a bit of a podding there on Zach there.
Okay, Zach's lost the position. Got another driver, also trying to get past.
Gonna lose another 2 there.
God, Zach's down in 14th now. Got Hartley now trying to get past him. Come on, Zach, concentrate. Right, so where are we? Yeah, we're right down into 14th on that one.
So we've got young Hartley behind Zach now. Minutes 40 and 1 lap to go. Okay, Zach appears to be catching the pack in front.
Okay, Zach's still holding 14th currently. Still got Elijah Hartley behind him. Okay, Ryan Rapini's lost his lead.
I think this is where we're going to be finishing, unless the ones in front of Zach start firing, which I think they are, which Zach will be able to catch up. Yeah, they're fighting. So we've got the next car at 1, 2, 3 here. We've got Elijah Hazelwood, Zach, and Elijah Hartley. Zach's now on the tail of Hazelwood. Just work together, boys, work together.
Top 10. Okay, so 28 karts in this race, 27 still on track.
Christmas there. The game.
So Elijah's now down to 13, Zach's still holding 14, Hartley been pushed down to 16. Quickest on track still Teddy Cooper with a 46.31. So first and second are really pulling ahead of the rest of the pack. We've got a third Phoenix Kart shortly behind. Oh, it looks like it's getting messy. Look out, Zach. Okay, so Zach's managed to push himself up into 12.
Well, that's a good out by 277. There it goes. Work together, boys, work together.
Still got A. Tursek in the lead with Ryan Rapini behind and A. Murphy in third. A. Murphy, I believe, just moved up from Primo. He's doing really well.
275, that was a dive.
Oh, fuck, where's Zach gone? Oh, there he is. Okay, so Brascoff's got back past Zach, pushing him back down into 13.
275's got a good out as well. That could be a overtake at the top of Christmas. Here it goes. Zach's going to go for the overtake. I can see him line himself up. No, not there.
Right, so it's, oh my god, top four Phoenix Karts. Oh, looks like another kart possibly got past that. Or Brascoff's got past 275, the Colt driver. Zach's now down into 14 with Hazelwood in 15. Teddy Cooper's still quickest on track. Ryan Rapini's managed to get back into first position. Right, Zach, let them fight out in front of you and you just go past. Okay, Zach just managed to get the overtake there. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4 for Phillips now.
Oh, a good overtake, 275. Well done. That was nice and clean.
Zach's obviously been pushed down to the... Oh no, cancel that. Again, Zach mixed up with Elijah Hartley. So where are we currently? Zach's still in 14th, Elijah Hazelwood still in 15th, Hartley in 18th. We've still got Ryan Rapini in the lead with A. Tursek second, A. Murphy third, T. Cooper fourth, Kate Ivanoff fifth. 2 laps to go.
Everyone's starting to fight now.
Rapid Rapini is flying ahead of everybody else.
That's it, final lap now.
Okay, so where are we now? Right, Zach's now up into 13. Okay, we've got more 5-second penalties now for Larry Price. He's in 9th.
Back into 14th now.
Oh, I think Zach's just lost position again. Potentially to Ronnie Smart. Something like if they come round.
Good drive.
Okay, let's race end. Okay, we finished in 14th.
That was a good drive, that one. That was good to watch.
Hazelwood 15th, Hartley 18th. Phoenix drivers are leading the way at the moment, so there's so many of them in that top 10. literally got a 1, 2, 3, 4 for Kiddicks. 5, 6, and a 7. Zach was really trying. He did as many overtakes as he could. But there's a lot of fast drivers there. And so many drivers are sort of very similarly matched. So as good as Zach is, they're just as good, and then they take him back. Right, there's quite a few penalties given out there. We'll have to see how many drop nose cones there are, because that'll be more 5-second penalties, and we'll see how the order changes.
Off the start, we got a little bit like washed up, but do you not think we're missing something? Like there's something not right, is there? What? So what? Mid corner? Is it just left, just right, or is it both ways?
Yeah, both ways.
All right. Okay. Yeah, for me it looked like we didn't have enough initial sometimes. Like initially turning in, it just looked like it pushed a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I think when it got to the middle of the corner, because all the grip come in, I think if you just put a little bit of an initial turning on it, I think that'd sort it out. So, still think you did good to kind of keep it in there, but just looked like we were missing something. Maybe that was it. So, hey.
It's time for our second heat. See how we get on. The last one didn't do very well. Got drop nose. I think we went down to P16, I think it is, or P18, can't remember. But again, we start P10. So
There's some really competitive drivers out there. Lots and lots of talent on the track. Just got to hope that, yeah, Zach can hold his position.
and we're off.
Once again, quite a few Kiddicks drivers in the front half of the pack. They're doing really, really well this weekend. Oh, Christ, we've got someone facing the wrong way in the grid. Full start. Okay, so just as we did in the previous heat, we're now going for a second attempt at a start. So they're being slowed right down as they come round onto the start. Okay, and we're racing.
I think Zach's got a dropped already on that.
I think Zach's managed to get himself up into 7th. He's got Sam Flynn behind him. Okay, so we've still got you in house in first. 251 going for a move. Oh, Christ! Go on, Zach, get past, don't get involved in that. I think that slows that down a little bit there, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh,
Zach's just
shit!
been dive bombed.
Someone's just
teach him.
flipped. It's done Zach a favour, he's now into 5th.
Zach managed to escape that.
Loads of carts coming off on that corner.
Right, come on, Zach. Drive, drive, drive. Come on, Zach, get that gap. And we're on
Okay, oh,
full
rubbish.
slope.
Why is it whenever Zach gets a reasonable start with a decent gap behind him, they slow the race down? Okay, so we have, this is the order currently: H. Bishop, I. Wilson, L. McVeigh, A. Turset, Zach Jennings, Z. Turner, Amy Peacock, L. Price, S. Flynn, R. Smart, S. Hilton. Okay, slow flag is still out.
I think we're all course yellow for picking up carts. Yeah, Zach's definitely got dropped. He had that from the rolling start. You can see nose cone flapping around.
Still got 5.5 minutes and a lap to go. Oh, I might say actually till they start, they're probably gonna go green flag once they get past the start finish line again. Okay, so still slowing them right down.
We're going to be going green. Can't see any greens in the hands of the. I think we're still a full course yellow. The wrath of Dan Ashton has been called. Slowing them all down. Alright, we're going around for another full rolling lap. Okay, we're going to be going green in this next one, so I can see the flag marshal getting the green ready.
Okay, clock's counting down. We've now got 4 minutes, 6 seconds and 1 lap.
Come on, Zach, be ready.
Right, okay, so the full course yellow has ended. We are now going to be racing as soon as we hit that start finish line.
Zach's been caught up in a bit of a melee there.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's now to 9th.
Not surprised they were going like 3 wide through Christmas.
And a few more. Rubbish.
Zach's lost another 2 places where he's been thrown out of position.
Not having a lot of luck this weekend. Zach's driving well, he's driving hard. But that's really played into everyone else's hands there.
Okay, we need to get 5 seconds up the road, Zach, because you've got to drop.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That puts him about 11, 4, 12. Oh, got Kart's coming off there, 2, 5, 1. Cole's driver's just gone in on Zach and managed that overtake. Ewan House has a 5-second penalty. Zach's now down into 11th.
Oh, Zach's been hit.
It's going to be, Zach's just involved in the corner. Oh, God, he's lost more places. There's carnage up on the corner.
Zach's
I think Zach's knackered. He's on the grass, he's trying to get back on, and he's at the back.
Yeah. We're at that race.
He was doing so well, he was in 5th. That has completely ruined his race. I can see we're going to be in the repechage.
I think he's going to be coming in.
He might even have to retire. The speed he's going, I think his car's knackered.
Yeah, he's got no steering whatsoever.
So the last part's there, and here comes Zach.
Okay, Zach's out of that one. The front of his car is absolutely knackered.
He can hardly turn. Yeah, that's his race over.
Yeah, he's in.
DNF for us.
Right, so that's our any chance of a podium gone now. I think we're going to be in the repechage for that one. But Zach's car looks absolutely knackered. Let's go and see how bad it is.
I don't know if you can see, but Zach's there in pits with Josh putting his car onto the trolley. Right, we've now got a red flag.
I've not clipped my mic on. What are we saying, Zach? What happened? What happened?
Some guy's gone for a belly move and it's taken like 3 cars out. Then
Yeah, well, it's a shame really, because we were running high up, weren't we?
Stay with that. Yeah, you definitely can't drive with that.
Bloody hell. Did you not hear it?
That was one hell of a dirty move from that driver.
Yeah.
Like 3 carts out.
No, but the initially off the start, mate, just did it, like, off the start, that Coles kid just went in, didn't he, in front of us, right? Went in on you, and then the next man, and then just absolutely, like, cartwheeled on. I was like, right. Yeah, mate, you drove away, yeah, no, mate, it got 10 times worse than what you saw.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, because all I saw was a cart like that, and I thought he's got me off of it. But
He held it.
Yeah, God knows how. Nice record. Did you watch it?
Was it all caught on live stream? Okay, so have a look at our damage then.
Right, do you want to see how I was driving straight?
Hang on.
Yeah, that's a straight wheel up.
Such a disappointment. He was doing so well. So he up into 5th and was holding it with a nice big gap behind him. But as Andy always says, that's racing.
Right. So we've got. You've been many of track cross before, Zach, but never one like that. So this is.
Yeah, that's a straight wheel.
Yeah.
But to drive it straight, I was driving like that.
Yeah, I can see. Okay. Good race though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually really got. I think if we didn't get nailed after the restart, would have been like.
Yeah, we've been P4,
fine,
P5.
mate, yeah. Give them Turner 100%. He had damage anyway.
Right. Let's go again.
But, yeah.
Zach's cart took a heavy hit. His yoke snapped. His seat stay snapped. So we had to take it to the well wagon to get it repaired. It's only a temporary repair to get him for the next race. But basically, his chassis's written off.
So after an eventful second superheat, Zach didn't finish. Sadly, he had to retire early. And because of that, he is now P1 in the Repechage, or the B final.
I know, that's all. Keep it in one place.
Not quite the race we were hoping for, but there you go. Okay, Zach drives off to get tyres. Ashton, I didn't think you'd be here. Are you alright? Are you going to drive one-handed? Are you driving one-handed?
Yeah.
I can see you holding your hand.
Because of the DNF on the last round, we've had to get loads of stuff welded on the car because it was knackered. We are now in the Repechage, but we're starting P1.
So I've just had a chat to Aston Brown instead. Aston's even been off to hospital in between this. Thankfully he's okay. He's got an injured wrist and a sore arm. He's making his car up and he's raring to go for the final. I'm just wondering what we're doing. What was bent? I know loads of it was bent after that last round, but...
How long left?
You have literally got 4.5 minutes till the gate closes. Good luck, guys.
I know Zach's pole. It's on pole. Woohoo! Oh, yeah, not yet. He needs to get on the grid.
So we've got some relatively peacefulness behind us because we've got 10 minutes before the Repechage goes out. Do you want to be doing a championship like this? You're currently Club 100, arrive and drive, team sport, you know, whatever it is. If you've got no experience knowing the karting, it doesn't stop you doing this. So sign up to the X-Kart scholarship. Obviously we've raced with X-Kart now for a couple of years. We can't fault them. Really good team. Obviously Jude Puddlefoot, he won the scholarship last year. He's currently starting P1 in his primo class. So if you want a fully paid for season at a national championship like this, sign up now. Put your money down, go out there, do what's required, and you never know, you could be our next scholarship winner. There's the link right there. Give it a scan, go and do it, because if you don't do it, you will never know.
So that got caught up in some of the big smashes in the last Super Heat. His kart's been welded in several places, and his track rod looked like a boomerang. It literally was 90-degree bend on it, where he hit the other kart so hard. We're just hoping that the kart drives okay, but we might have to look at getting him a new chassis at this rate, because, yeah, it was already slightly off, I think, from previous rounds, but today it took a severe whack. Oh, Josh!
He just pulled me off it.
Let me have a look at your hat. What's in your hat? Your budgie smuggler hat.
I know. Such a good model I am. Need a sponsor.
Got to keep out of trouble, basically. I mean, generally what you'll find is we've got drivers in this race that have had trouble. We've seen Zach Jennings on the grass in the second of the 2 super heats. He wouldn't have expected to be in the repechage, but he is. He'll start on pole position. This is going to be a very tough race, and I say that because you've got drivers like Zach Jennings that we thought would probably be straight into the A final. You've got Cam Tipping well down the order. Shea Hilton's had some really good pace in both of the super heats. You've got Elijah Hartley, I don't think would have been expected. Charlie Quine, who's had a retirement. You've got probably 6 or 7 drivers, Lewis Gilbert, George Ralston are well down the order as well, that we would have expected to have been in the mix for going straight through in the A final. There's going to be some very disappointed drivers in around about 10 minutes time.
Oh, here we go.
So normally I'll switch to our footage, but David and Peachy done a fantastic job on commentating, so here they are, do what they do best.
To show their worth here around Whilton Mill for this Junior Rotax Round 3 at the Kart Championship here, with coverage for you brought by Alpha Live on our YouTube channel. Make sure you get involved with the live chat as well throughout the rest of the afternoon session. Who's out of the back?
Got one driver going round on the exit of the pit lane. They're in the, looks like that's Dave Edwards Racing colours. The sun has graced the circuit here at Whilton Mill, and whilst it is very windy, which does keep that chill in the air, and in fact you can hear the wind in the raised camera position where we've got no cover for the camera op, but you can hear the wind in the background. So it's very windy out there, but also very warm and sunny now as the field makes their way in. 27 drivers going for 4 spots in the final. Keep an eye on the lights at the top of the screen. They extinguish and we're away in racing as Jennings leads us up round the first few corners, followed closely by Noah Stamp.
Ooh.
And then we've got a few, one off into the wall, 2, 3 off, but one making heavy contact, and their repechage has not gone well at the start.
Yeah, not something we want to see in the first. Oh, and a spin round
That's
there.
Tipping.
The tipping. And so the rear bumper came off in the first one, and round goes Tipping once again in the repechage. And, oh, you can see the frustration tapping his head and his helmet there, trying to find a way through to regain some places in this Whilton Mill weekend. It's going to be a tall order now for Tipping to get up there into the mix with the likes of Zach Jennings, who has led the field away for X-Kart at the front, leading us across the line for the very first time, ahead of Noah Clark, Hugh Hobson, Elijah Hartley, Aston Brown, Jake Anders, Jasper Oakes, Harry Ward, Noah Clare and Pierce Whitehead as well. Jake Anders make up a couple of places on the start.
So it was Forrester and Yeadon were 2 off. I think it was Yeadon who went in the wall on the outside. Esme Rosie potentially as well, but we had 2 or 3 as down the inside. That looks like is that Jake Anders making a move on Aston Brown, moving himself up a place. And for me, I'm really surprised that not as many drivers, and we saw it at PF in the repechage, where at the front, if I was on the front 2 rows, I'd sort of go and talk to the other driver and say, look, if we get a good start, we're going to both get into the final. It doesn't matter whether we're 30 31st or 32nd, we're still going to be towards the tail, but we both want to get through. So, how's about we just all work together nicely? And that would appear what the top three are doing at the moment, as into the final drop place to go through goes Jake Anders. He moves up into 4th place, and with 6 minutes to go, he is in the final transfer position as it stands now in front of Elijah Hartley.
Yeah, Dave Edwards Racing taking then the final position. That means so much in the repechage. Is he going to be able to hold on for the next 6 minutes plus 1 lap, another 8 minutes plus 1 lap race before we move on to longer duration races for our finals? A bit more endurance involved in the races that follow the repechages and follow us this afternoon. But over the kink and chicane of the pit bend they go, and down the start-finish line once more. On your screen here you can see Jake Anders going through there, setting the fastest lap of the race. He wants to hold on to that 4th position and more if he can help it. Down into Christmas Corner, you can see Jasper Oakes involved there,
Hilton,
and off he goes.
Hilton going into a gap that Jasper Oakes was always going to close there. Hilton had already made one overtake on Benjamin Jones, but was a little bit too far back there and went into a gap that was always going to disappear. A change on the previous lap as well saw Hugh Hobson go up into 2nd place, and that's Hartley. Is it retaking? No, he's battling with Aston Brown.
Aston Brown, yeah.
And they're backing themselves out of a transfer position.
Yeah, all the whilst they're doing that, this is not helping their progress to chase down after Jake Anders. And as you said,
still going to get championship points because everybody outside of the top 34, their points get set from the repechage, so they'll then get the points for effectively 35th place. That's the highest that they can go. But at the moment, they're backing themselves out. If they end up getting a front fairing penalty, they've got no hope, and that's the problem, particularly for your front 4, is you don't want to do all the hard work and then end up picking up a front fairing penalty as well.
Yeah, no, that's not what you want to see with any of our drivers, because the front fairing penalty, as we know, is an automatic 5 seconds on top. There is no arguing with it in scrutineering. I actually bumped into, as he's known, Dizzy in the paddock down in scrutineering. Been talking about that. It's been a busy one for them on this Sunday. A few front fairing penalties, things to look at in terms of how the karts are keeping all in accordance with the regulations and the race conditions. Our kart championship team doing a great job, and there goes Aston Brown on the inside of Elijah Hartley there. You can see on our graphic on the inside, look, you can see the drop zone below 4th and 5th. So any drivers below that cut-off line you can see right now, unfortunately, it's the end of their weekend here at Whilton Mill.
They have to stay within touching distance, because if one of them, for them, fortuitously, somebody in front picks up a front fairing penalty, as down the inside there goes Noah Clare on Elijah Hartley. Hartley comes straight back at Noah Clare. That's going to give Shea Hilton an opportunity to join up onto the back. But the top 4 now are clear of Aston Brown to the tune of 1.5 seconds. Is there anything Brown can do in the remaining 3 minutes of this race? He's got to stay within 5 seconds, because if one of them does get a front pairing penalty, then he will transfer in their place as Hilton and Hartley
rubbing
go
tyres
toe to toe, and that allows Aston Brown to escape in front of them and potentially move away. And Noah Clare as well now is in front of these two and will move up into 6th place. Behind them, Harry Ward, Benjamin Jones complete the top 10. But, you know, I think for some of these drivers now, they realise that it's all about championship points, because getting up into that top 4 it's long gone, it's in the distance. Can Brown close that 1.5 seconds to Anders? He can't on that lap. He's 0.2 or roughly slower than Anders. The top 4 looks set in stone unless they do something silly, because Hobson has closed in on Zach Jennings, and Hobson now leads. Moving to Christmas Corner, and we have had a change at the front. Hugh Hobson leads from Zach Jennings, and behind them we've had a change for 3rd as well. Jake Anders is up past Noah Stamp.
Yeah, and Hugh Hobson's been setting the pace there for the last couple of laps, and that's showing they're out on track ahead of Zach Jennings right now. Shea Hilton was making some good progress.
Oh, it's got to drop nose cone. Fuck's sake. Where the hell has he got drop nose from?
This is where we got it from. Zach had too much corner speed compared to Hobson. Straight into the back. Couldn't do a thing about it. I blame Sullivan. Commentator's curse. He mentioned it earlier.
They just all need to be very careful here, because they're still within a position where they don't need to battle, but if they run into the back of the kart in front and get a front fairing penalty, it's needless. And that's the problem, isn't it? It's needless if they get them.
Yep, Zach knew where they dropped. You can see here, Jake Adams is behind him. Zach knows Jake, gives him the hand signal to go past and says, come on, go through, mate. Go get P2. There's no point in me doing it.
This is where, in 2 minutes' time, as down the inside goes Jake Anders on Zach Jennings, is we want to be on that overhead camera waiting to see if anybody unfortunately gets ticked off onto the naughty list for having a front fairing. And I tell you what, that one on the front of Jennings is looking a little wobbly at the moment. That may well just be the way it's bouncing over the curbs and the way the sticker kit is making it look like it's bouncing. But and then, to be fair, he's been at the front for half of this race. But
I see what you mean, yeah. The bumper looks like it's flexing quite a lot under braking, as you see our Alpha Live team getting in nice and close there. It doesn't look as like the other ones do.
No, 2 laps to go, and all being well for this top 3, it looks generally set in stone as long as nobody does anything untoward. This is your top 4. This is, you know, let's be honest, not that exciting, but this is how a repechage should be. The top 4 should just realise that they're the top 4, and no matter where they start, it's going to be in the final 10% or so of the final grid. And it's more important to get through than it is to be one extra place up the field. You're not these aren't picking up any points for this race. It's only those drivers outside of the top 4 whose championship points get set from this. So they have to be a little bit careful further down the order, but the leaders more so, because like I said, there's no point doing 8 and a bit minutes worth of hard work to have it taken away from you. This is why Brown and Hilton are squabbling. Hilton probably doesn't know yet he's got a penalty, but this is why Brown is fighting to hold on, but also trying to stay within 5 seconds of those in front in case anything happens. Hilton around the outside. That is a great move, but one that in the end is going to be, you know, largely superfluous because it's going to come to nothing. He's already got that penalty. So great move nonetheless for Shea Hilton, and one that he can certainly look back on. But even though he's up into that 5th place, he's certainly not going to be one that's going to help him transfer.
No, purely for pride, and as you've said, it's been sort of one by one. It's going to be a top 4 for the Repechage to come across the line. It's Hugh Hobson, Jake Anders and Zach Jennings.
What a silly mistake to make. Okay, coming into pits.
I didn't see where Zach got that dropped from, but he's got one.
We'll go back up, because I think we'll be watching the A final from the sidelines.
So you can see in the back of your shot here.
Yeah, being held a little bit in the background that we're looking at for Zach Jennings in the background that we thought had a bit of a wobbly nose. He's in.
It does look a little bit.
Yeah.
But necessarily, does loose bodywork constitute a front fairing?
No, well, no, but let's see whether the camera lies or not. So, congratulations all round for the top 3.
Can we just get a quick look at the... so there you go. Does that look...
Does it look... That that's more in than my belly button.
There we go. Do you think Zach knows yet?
Fairing.
He must know, Zach, right now.
Yeah.
Coming through.
Yeah, he's almost certainly got to.
Well, Repechage didn't quite go as planned. Zach drove well, he came in 2nd, but sadly he had a drop nose cone, so that pushed him down to 6th position. So that means he's not in the A final.
He came in 3rd, didn't he? Anders overtook him.
Oh, sorry, he came in 3rd. Apologies, he came in 3rd, which the drop nose cone then pushed him down to 6th because 5th or 4th position, Shea Hilton, he had a 5-second in-race penalty.
Yeah, so it's been an interesting weekend. It started off so well
It
when
did.
we
It looked
qualified.
really
It looks
promising at the
we was
beginning.
get a dust collector. A little bit wrong. We've written off a kart as well on that last crash, which was heat 2 for us.
Super heat 2 at the top of Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we've had to get the kart welded, but obviously it's written off. So it was okay for today, but it won't drive the straight line. So it's been an expensive one.
So he actually done all right in the
yeah.
the B final, sorry, considering he couldn't drive in the straight line.
Yeah, true. All our engines have gone back to Orem, so thank you very much, Orem. They're all going to be dynoed and checked because they're all due, and we're getting our exhaust, all our carbs and everything, so they can all be matched together. But other than that, thanks for watching this one. Hopefully, one round we're going to be here, and Zach's going to pop up and he's going to have a trophy in his hand. We'll find out.
One day.
Right, remember, give us a like, give us a subscribe. See you in the next one. I didn't see where Zach got that dropped from, but he's got one. Right, let's go and see where we come. It's got dropped. There's no point wasting someone's position for it.